appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune and may not be averse to sharing it. Do be careful with those. Break anything, and I shall force to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon, this is my loyal manservant carrying. Why, a not so small fortune in prizes I'll be won by yours truly in the gold saucer. You have heard of the gold saucer. Nay, ye gads, woman, you might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultan's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the straits at the chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at triple triad tables. At the gold saucer one can do all this and more. And if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier woman than you entered. If there's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of pomegranate, I've never heard of it. Did I mention the prizes? Ah, but I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how, in Thal's good name, you can experience the wonders in the gold saucer firsthand. Am I right? Am I right? Ha, I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. Just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from me to you, my lady. Just show that ticket to the fine lady over there by the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though, you may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross in triple triad tables. Nay, not so much an once. Ah. Give me your quest. Time heals all wounds, or so say those who have never experienced true pain. More than 30 summers have passed since I carried the standard of the Darklight Raiders into Cutter's Cry, but not a day goes by that I don't see the faces of friends I lost that fateful day. Gerbald the Red and his loyal second, Arborist, Stillwater, Simone the Sweet, always armed with a jab and jest, our ever-artful mage, Chiron Zarben, as quick to cast as he was to temper. Thurman Thousandgill, never has there lived a man with a tighter grip, be it on his sword or coin. And let us not forget one Ilm Elson. Though it's hard to fathom now that with all the adventurers scampering about like rabbits in the spring, there was once a time when bands of mercenaries were who the city-states turned to when in need of a blade, the Darklight Riders being the biggest and best of them bands. Ishgardian-funded forays into hellish pits like the Aran Vale would earn us a king's ransom in a matter of days, though it would only take a night of devil's play at the Mirage to see it gone from our purses. But so was the life of a raider, that is, until we took the job at Cutter's Cry. My brothers and I stood against herds of giant buffaloes on Okomaro's snarble infestations on the Pearl, legions of cold-blooded Hagen from the abyssal depths of the Indigo Deep. But none of that prepared us for the horrors we faced in Hell's brood holes. None of it prepared us for the Chimera. The bards still sing of the day 7 of the realm's finest warriors set into the bowels of that forsaken place, but I only saw one return, Sibbald the Stoic, spared by the beast so that he may warn all others who would be foolish enough to attempt to despoil the Chimera's lair. Ah, my apologies. You did not come here to hear the guilt-ridden ramblings of an old man. But if you have a moment, I was wondering if I could ask you for a favor. The final wish of an ailing soul seeking peace with his past before departing on his journey through the Seven Gates. In each of the 30 summers since escaping from the maws of that terrible beast, I have returned to its lair to pay proper respects to my fallen compatriots. However, the years have finally caught up with old Sybil, and try as I might, no longer can these bones make the trek alone. It's not too much to ask. Would you travel to Cutter's Cry in my stead and place this bouquet of flowers upon the resting place of the Darklight Riders? Sup, dude? Okay. Go to the Golden Saucers and look at the airship. Wait. Airship. This is the reception desk for flights bound for the Manderville Golden Saucer. Before proceeding, I must ask that you submit your ticket for inspection. Ahem. You do have a ticket, yes. It appears that everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly for the next bell. Shall I reserve a seat for you? Travel to the Golden Saucer. So sleepy.
Closer than the one in Moldova.
Golden Saucer now accessible. Welcome to the Manderville Golden Saucer, where your dreams can come true. That is, if all your dreams can come true, all your dreams can come true if you have enough Manderville Gold Saucer points, MGP. Gil can be exchanged for MGP at the main entrance counter in the middle of the entrance square. Current rate is 10 Gil for 1 MGP. Holdout law prevents the Golden Saucer from exchanging MGP if the patron already possesses more than 500. MGP cannot be converted back into Gil, but these points can be used to purchase an assortment of wonderful prizes from the prize claim attendant, also located at the main counter in entrance square. Welcome, honored guest, to the Manderville's Golden Saucer, where your wildest dreams are ever but a card or chocobo's beak away from coming true. If this is your first visit, nothing would please us more than give you a full tour of our establishment, that you might enjoy its wonders to the fullest. At the conclusion of the tour, it is our custom to offer our esteemed patrons a complimentary gift straight from the vaults of our illustrations proprietor himself. Consider it Lord Manderville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. Should you wish to take the tour, proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Golden Saucer. Rest assured, my colleagues and I will spare no effort in seeing your visit as pleasant and profitable. May fortune smile upon you. Welcome travel to the traveler to the Golden Saucers. This is the main counter where you can purchase tickets for the mini cacpot, acquire and redeem Manderville Gold Saucer points, and much, much more. But what in the world are Manderville Gold Saucer points? I hear you cry. A most astute question, and one which I'll be too happy to answer. But first, if I may direct your gaze to the left. Beyond those majestic gates, you'll find Chocobo Square, home to the Chocobo Racing Circuit. Aye, what Chocobo owner has not dreamed of pitting their fleeting bird against their realm's finest in a pulse-quicking dash for the fame and fortune? Truly, it is a sport of sultans. And should you desire a more elaborate contest strategy, you will surely find it in Minion Square, at the Lord Vermin's tables, where would-be generals pit armies of minions against one another in battles for honor and glory. Now where were you? Ah yes, Manderville Golden Saucer Points. Put simply, MGP, as we call it for short. It is a currency by which dreams are bought and sold within these halls. But my associate here beside me can tell you more, including how to go about acquiring some MGP of your own. Pray speak with him to continue your tour. So you're about to experience the wonders of Golden Saucer for the first time. How I envy you. But before you venture forth, you'll want to exchange a share of your guild for MGP, a service which it is my great honor to provide. With MGP in your coin purse, you'll be able to enjoy all of the fabulous attractions we have to offer, and all of the wonderful games. If you play them with skills, you'll find your little stack of points increasing 10, 20, even 100-fold. Now that you know the fundamentals, you're ready to step out onto the floor of the Gold Saucer. Your tour will continue at Card Square to the southwest. The card trader there will be your guide. I would of course be happy to exchange some of your guild for MGP before you venture on. While my associates strive to leave nothing unexplained, there is truly no substitute for first-hand experience, and I heartily recommend trying your hand at our many amusements for yourself. Display. Well, aren't you just the sweetest thing? Welcome to Card Square, home of the Triple Triad's tables. What's Triple Triad, you ask? Well, the only mind-bending, pulse-pounding, Madeline Moorish card game that's taken the realm by storm. But don't take my word for it. Behold! Can you not feel the tension in there? Form a hand of 5 cards and play the role Field of Generals, sending your bravest into battle. Should you wish to learn the rules and experience the excitement for yourself, you need only ask. Start today and we'll even throw in some complimentary cards to help you on your way. You can even face off against a single opponent at any time, or if you crave an even greater test of your skills, take part in our regular tourneys. And believe me when I tell you, there's no feeling quite like standing triumphant on the battlefield after vanquishing all comers. You really should try it. A minute late, a minute to learn, a lifetime to master. That's Triple Triad. But I'm getting carried away. You have not a tour to finish. Wonder Square is your next destination. Not that there's any hurry, of course. If you'd like to play a hand or two before you go, you need but say the word. Care to try this card game? Yes. So another challenger is born. Welcome to Triple Triad, where you pit your cards against opponents' intense battle, skill, strategy, and odd dose of luck. Here at the Manderville Golden Saucer, I'm pleased to present all new players with cards they need to get started. To play a match, however, first you'll need to build a deck composed of 5 cards from your registered card list. Oh, and I suggest speaking to the nearby Triple Triad trader should you wish to expand your card collection. Now I have the challenge for Triple Triads. How to do that. Use. And use. Welcome, welcome, fair traveler. Here to test your luck with mini jackpot ticket? Yes. Splendid, miss. Now allow me to explain. Mini jackpot is a game of chance available to you thrice every day. Playing is simplicity itself. Just guess the value of the covered numbers to win it big. If Neiman's Grace is with you, you'll be rewarded with Manor Vocal and saucer points galore. So, miss, do you feel lucky? Now purchase jackpot tickets. Blah, 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 blah. Here's the mini jackpot. Yes. First, you select 3 numbers from 8 hidden on your ticket, and then you select 8 lines. Alright. That was higher. Dang it. I got 10,000 on my mini jackpot. Woo! Nice. Happens in the saucer stays in the saucer. I like the prices. Someday. Lost, honey. Why don't I show you around? It'd be nice to talk to a woman for change. Feast your eyes on Wonder Square, from gripping games and awe-inspiring attractions to the finest in fine dining and the freshest of refreshments. There's no end to the wonders housed within these halls. And let's not forget the most wondrous of them all, El Coso, as we lovingly call our mammoth cactar mascot. It is the star of some of our most popular events. Suffice it to say, you won't want to miss them. Now, I know what you're thinking. With every going on the Gold Saucer, how can I ever hope to keep up? But you needn't worry. My fellow gatekeepers and I will always be on hand to see that you don't miss a thing. For the continuation of your tour, I'll be instructed to direct you into the waiting arms of my colleague Veldette at the Cactpot board. She's one of our most popular girls, and once you meet her, I'm sure you'll understand why. Well, ta-ta for now. Cactpot. Stairs are for losers. We're gonna take the water jet. Whee! Ah, there you are, my darling. I've been waiting for you. I am Velda, and I'd like to personally welcome you to the event square. The most spacious of all these areas of the Gold Saucer, Event Square is a veritable Capornia of pleasures and delight. Doubtless the sizable stage in the middle of the square has caught your eye. That is the scene of some of our most sensational attractions, so don't be shy about taking center stage. And after the curtain has fallen, why not try changing your life over at the Jumbo Cactpot? All you need is a handful of MGP and a handful of dreams. Just choose 4 numbers and cast your hopes to the heavens. You never know just when Nina might smile down upon you. Now, as much as I enjoy getting to know you, I'm afraid it's time for us to part. The next and final leg of your tour takes you to Round Square. Don't think too hard about the name, my darling. Even I'm not sure it's supposed to make sense. Do that on the side, not during recordings. Shortcut! Whee! When you're a first-time visitor, I was told to expect 1,000 welcomes to the Golden Saucer and 1,000 welcomes to Round Square. How can a square be round, you ask? I'm not sure I understand the question. Moving on to more important matters, it is that lofty peak not a sight to behold. This is Mount Coral, the main attraction here at Round Square. One of our most thrilling events pits our customers against each other in a challenge to see who can most swiftly scale its heights. I'll tell you, the view from the summit is a sight to behold. And that concludes your tour of the Gold Saucer. Well, I'm sure you're eager to start enjoying yourself. Pray do not forget to return to the main counter and claim your complimentary gift. Things up here first. Patient for patient. Frustrated with the new challenge and needs to unburden himself. Just precisely as I was told, to receive such a dreadful score, not to mention a humiliating criticism. Humph. You wish to know what's bothering me? That is well, for I wish to unburden myself. I've been having a frustrating time with the fashion report, the challenge they recently introduced. Yes, I, who can play any game here blindfolded and spun around, struggled with it. To be fair to myself, though, it's a subjective element. If you have a mind for fashion, perhaps you'd like to try your hand at the challenge. Go to Wonder Square and seek out Masked Rose, but be warned, the barbs on that man's tongue have barbs on their tongues. Judging by the way Liliana is gnashing her teeth and muttering to herself, she appears to be somewhat perturbed. How dare they claim it wasn't a proper yaku? Don't they know a winning hand when they see one? Yes, what do you want? I'm afraid you found me in a rather foul mood. I've had a poor run of luck with that new game, Mahjong. I hear it's all the rage in Delma, although it seems the Golden Saucer clientele struggle to wrap their feeble minds around its intricacies. With the endless supply of shameless cheats and bumbling novices, I've yet to find a decent opponent. Perhaps you'd provide me with more of a challenge, yes? Some fresh meat could be just what I need. Run along the Manderville tables and get yourself acquainted with the basics, would you? Go grab this bone. Beyond this door lies Chocobo Square, Minion Square, home to the heart of pounding, heart-raising spectacles, and the Lord of Vermilion. Yes. For those with a need for speed and yearning for competitive, that's a perfect solution. Are you content to merely amble through life, shuffling forward step by step at a snail's pace? Imagine the wind in your hair as you cross the finish line atop a chocobo, the thrill of competition and the joy of triumph. Would that not be so far, far greater? Ah, but that you are here bespeaks desire already present, does it not? Aye, and I think this morn a new jockey is born. Alas, a jockey cannot compete without a suitable steed, a race chocobo to be precise. Mayhap you think to nominate your own personal chocobo. If so, strike the thought from your mind at once, for only a chocobo trained for the task will suffice. But fear not, my friend, for it so happens we have a surplus of fledglings and need new companions. In fact, to any who wish to don the mantle of chocobo jockey, the Manderville Gold Saucer will generously gift a race chocobo. You need only journey to Moogle's gift mounts in Bent Branch Meadows, where the fledgling race chocobos receive their initial training. Make your intentions known to a trainer named Kettering, and she will see you matched with a suitable steed. Follow the quest. Welcome back, honored guest. I trust that you've come away from the tour with a greater appreciation of the Gold Saucer has to offer. As a token of our appreciation for your patron, it is my great pleasure to offer you a complimentary gift from the personal vaults of our esteemed proprietor. Well, knock me down with a